Authorities release more information regarding a deadly head-on collision that occurred Saturday morning on Highland Road east of Scottsbluff. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, today, Scottsbluff County Sheriff Mark Overman released more information regarding Saturday morning's fatal crash east of Scottsbluff. Sheriff Mark Overman says 25-year-old Quentin Mazafarian of Scottsbluff was driving eastbound in a Hyundai Elantra and had drifted to the south shoulder. The investigation shows that he overcorrected, crossed the center line, and had a near head-on collision with a westbound pickup driven by 36-year-old Lindsay Lookabill of rural Minutair. Mazafarian was declared deceased at the scene of the crash, and Lookabill was transported by Valley Ambulance to Regional West. Overman says Lookabill passed away on Sunday as a result of injuries sustained in the crash. The crash occurred shortly before 9 a.m. Saturday, and crews continued to work the scene until 2:15 p.m. In Scottsbluff, Ryan Murphy, KNEB.TV News. Well, many businesses are still affected by the current pandemic and restrictions on their operations, but area roofing companies have kept plenty busy stemming from last August's hailstorm that hit the Panhandle.
At the start of the pandemic, we were just trying to get geared up for spring. We had been working off and on different projects through the winter that didn't require, the shingling portion of things. We were siding and gutters and doing commercial stuff.
Shank Roofing owner Rick Shank says the biggest obstacle currently has been getting materials from out of the area.
Some of those companies are not wanting to travel up here, and we're not too willing to send our people out of town to pick things up, out of state to pick things up, because I don't want them to have to quarantine for 14 days when they get back. So we're dealing with that. We're working through it, and it's working okay.
He says now that the weather's been warmer, his crews have been keeping plenty busy replacing roofs and gutters from last August's hailstorm.
We're working on 5 a day, most days, and we have some very large projects, housing groups and businesses and stuff as far as shingling to get done. So we should have a very full summer if everything continues as it is. And
by keeping his crews staffed with local employees, there have been minimal disruptions.
All of our crews are actually local folk, so we don't have to worry about them bringing in stuff from Texas or wherever they're all coming from. So that's one good thing about us, and our crews are set. If somebody asks for us to wear masks when we're doing their house, we will. Well,
coming up after the break, it was a cooler weekend, but is there any warm-up in sight? The Lawyer's got your full week forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
Start your spring right with Compliments for you and your home. Compliments wants to help you get dressed for all your spring events, whether you're the mother of the bride, at your son's graduation, or looking for a great dress for a special event. Compliments has got a look for you. While at Compliments, look for a new style or give it as a gift. With great new home decor, now is the perfect time to spruce up your home. Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Going to be dealing with overcast skies across the area tonight with temps falling down into the 30s, some showers around in the overnight hours as well. Winds are going to taper off a little bit, still stay up there though tonight and pick right back up tomorrow and be downright windy at times tomorrow. So look for a few showers around tonight. Really by Wednesday and Thursday things look nicer, only by Friday and Saturday to cool down with more showers expected out there. Hit 62 yesterday after a morning low of 36 degrees, well short of that record high. And nothing in the rain gauge. We're 1.25 inches though to the good, almost 2 inches for the month of May, and we have more coming yet this week. Boy, look at this dome of cold air setting in here. 40s across the area right now for most of the Cornhusker State, 50s in the far eastern portions. It's actually 45 in Scotts Bluff and warmer than that at 49 up in the mountains at Laramie. 41 in Ogallala and in Mullen. 39 cold degrees in both Gordon and Alliance. 40 right now in Sidney. Winds are 10 to 20 miles an hour. Wind chills are down into the upper 20s and mid 30s for all of us. So it is a very chilly evening. And we're going to have a cool evening as well with a few showers coming in later on tonight. They should stay in the form of rain here across the area. A good dose of showers should move through the area. Lows tonight are not going to be quite as cold as what they were over the weekend a couple of nights, but still areas dipping down to near the freezing mark out there. And then for tomorrow, we start the day with cloudy skies. Those clouds move out by mid-morning to early afternoon. We clear off a little bit by afternoon and maybe set the stage for an isolated thunderstorm around tomorrow. That's about it. Otherwise, we're going to have windy conditions around all day tomorrow. It's going to be another raw day thanks in part to those winds, and temps are going to be all over the map here. We've got 70 in Cheyenne, but 47 in Mullen, 48 Valentine and Gordon. So cooler air off to the east, transitions to warmer air in the west. 75 in Wheatland tomorrow. Upper 60s for Torrington and Kimball. About 64 in Scotts Bluff. We're in the 50s in the central portions of the Panhandle. Low 50s down around Ogallala. So all over the map for temperatures tomorrow, depending on where you're at. And precip going to be pretty light. Could pick up another 1/4 inch, though, in a few locations tonight with those showers moving overhead. Tonight, overcast, breezy, scattered showers. Lows down around 35. For tomorrow, we're going to be dealing with partly cloudy skies when we average it all out. Clouds in the morning, afternoon sun. A 20 to 30% chance of an isolated storm. It's going to be windy again, and 64 your high. And it looks like Wednesday going to be the nicest day of the week with highs in the upper 70s. We bring rain chances in. Thursday across the area, late Thursday night anyway, with a good chance of rain and thunder and highs around 70. Friday we're dealing with temps in the upper 60s. And then back into the mid 60s on Saturday with some showers ending. Sunday and then Monday finally start to clear out a little bit and warm up here across the region, getting us back to above normal.
This is Brad, president of Allo Communications. At Allo and across the nation, the way we connect is changing and growing. Our connections to family, colleagues, and the community become more meaningful each day. Allo's fiber network was built for growth. We have the bandwidth to handle the changing needs of today, tomorrow, and for years to come. We'll continue to invest in the towns we serve, in our team, and in our technology to be ready for the future. We build our network for you, our neighbors, and together we'll stay connected.
As farmers make plans to return to their fields for spring planting, we urge farmers to be alert to the dangers of working near overhead power lines. Electricity is one of the most overlooked, yet deadly hazards of working on a farm. Beware of increased height when loading and transporting equipment on trailers. Avoid raising the arms of planters or cultivators or raising truck beds near power lines. So let's take extra caution this spring planting season. This message brought to you by
Chimney Rock Public Power District, your touch-tone energy partner, the power of human connections.
This year, W2 means we double. Reganis Auto Center will double your down payment on any pre-owned vehicle on their lot. Turn $500 into $1,000. Turn $1,500 into $3,000. Use that money to get out of your lease or a vehicle you owe too much on, or to lower your monthly payment. For a limited time only, double your down payment only at Reganis Auto Center on East Overland and East 27th Street in Scotts Bluff. Your volume discount dealer.
Welcome back. Unified Command confirms 6 new cases of COVID-19 through Saturday. The latest cases include Dawes County's first case, a male in his 30s, 2 Scottsbluff County teens, 2 new cases in Morrill County, a woman in her 40s and a man in his 70s, and a Cheyenne County man in his 30s. There have been 38 recoveries so far, but 35 active cases remain, with 22 cases in Scottsbluff County, 8 in Morrill County, 3 in Cheyenne County, and 1 active case in Box Butte and Dawes County each. Looking at the statewide data now, as Douglas and Dakota counties have leapfrogged Hall County as Nebraska's 2 hardest hit areas in the state. Douglas County has more than 1,550 confirmed cases, and Dakota and Hall each having more than 1,300 cases. Through Sunday evening, there have been 98 confirmed deaths. According to the DHHS data dashboard, Nebraska's hospital capacity to handle COVID-19 patients is maintaining, as 76% of the ventilators available to the state are available. Nearly half of the hospital beds remain open, including 43% of ICU beds. Governor Pete Ricketts has maintained that the biggest thing to slowing the spread of the virus is to not overwhelm the hospitals. And local governments are beginning to slowly reopen their buildings for normal operations. Today, the City of Alliance reopened with regular hours, with a few exceptions. The municipal building, police station, public works, and the fire department opened their doors to the public, but they still prefer to conduct business by phone whenever possible. However, the utility billing office will continue to conduct business through the drive-up only, and bills can be paid online. The Alliance Public Library will continue operations in its current status, with rentals of meeting rooms and shelters at city facilities still suspended, and the Senior Center remains closed, but will continue delivering nutrition site meals by pre-arrangement. Well, straight ahead, Chris Cottrell will be in with the latest from the FNBO Sports Desk. He'll have that right after the break here on KNEB.TV News.
On April 15, 1924, West Nebraska Methodist Episcopal Hospital, the region's first modern hospital, opened in downtown Scottsbluff. The goal was to provide the care residents needed close to home, and it's never changed. For 95 years, we've continued to provide exceptional health care for generations of families throughout our region as a community hospital, a regional referral center, and a Level 2 trauma center. Thank you for trusting your health care to Regional West Medical Center.
As farmers make plans to return to their fields for spring planting, we urge farmers to be alert to the dangers of working near overhead power lines. Electricity is one of the most overlooked, yet deadly hazards of working on a farm. Beware of increased height when loading and transporting equipment on trailers. Avoid raising the arms of planters or cultivators or raising truck beds near power lines. So let's take extra caution this spring planting season. This message brought to you by
Roosevelt Public Power District, your touch-tone energy partner, the power of human connections.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Time for the latest here at the desk for a Monday check on sports. The American Legion National Headquarters yesterday stepped in and canceled American Legion baseball for all states this summer. Now, it's a bit confusing and leaves plenty still up in the air. By canceling, they told all states they can't play under the American Legion umbrella or sponsorship. They did not say teams couldn't play games. Local coaches for the West Coast Zephyrs and Gering Platte Valley companies are still waiting for further guidance from Governor Pete Ricketts on what will be allowed this summer. The State Legion Board has already canceled all postseason tournaments for this year. At some point, I think there is still a chance for some summer baseball. We just have to get more information from decision makers here in the state. The West Nebraska All-Star Committee, they will have an online conference call early this week to decide the fate of the summer volleyball and football All-Star games set to be held in Scottsbluff on June 13th. Now, obviously, that original date has virtually no shot at happening. We'll wait and see if they try and postpone the game to a later date this summer, or like many other events, if they decide to cancel altogether. And we got a small glimpse of what a full return to sports might look like over the weekend. The UFC held their first event since the pandemic started, a full card that took place in Florida without fans in attendance. The Cornhole Championships were aired live on ESPN over the weekend. Plenty of social distancing there. Participants wore masks, practiced social distancing, and there were no fans allowed as well. And you also had 4 professional ATP tennis players take part in a mini exhibition tournament in West Palm Beach, Florida. The event was held on private property, pretty secluded, with no fans in attendance there. That is the latest today from right here at the Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Wyobraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Baby Lock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, during its recent Board of Directors meeting, the Oregon Trail Community Foundation awarded $83,500 in scholarships to regional students. Executive Director Kathy McDaniel says students were represented from Scottsbluff, Gering, Mitchell, Morrill, Bayard, Sidney, Kimball, Hemingford, Layton, Laramie, and the Colorado communities of Sterling and Fleming. This year's scholarships amounts range from anywhere from $500 to $6,000. And OTCF Scholarship Committee Chair Joanne Krieg says these scholarships are unique because this is an entirely Western Nebraska and Eastern Wyoming scholarship program. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.